You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Snooki and JWoww After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Snooki and JWoww After Show.
I think I wanna marry you. Such a great song.
I know. I want to hear it for a second. It is a really good song. I was kind of in one of those like moods where I wanted something kind of like morbid and depressing. I don't know why. It's a really cheerful song.
Cheer us up a little bit.
I like it. I like it. Hey everyone, Ashley Daniels, your host tonight for Snooki and JWoww. The episode is called
Let the Planning Begin.
Let the Planning Begin. I don't know. For some reason I keep thinking it's Let the Beginning Begin. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here with
Michelle Broadbent, guys. What's up? Was episode 6?
episode 6. You thought it was episode 9. I love it. I'm like, we're not
Seems
that
like we've
far
been
yet.
gone for a while.
I know. I know. I feel like the episodes are getting shorter and shorter every single week.
I agree. The commercials seem to be getting longer, and the episodes short. The actual part where they're playing. What is that? I can't think right now.
I can't think either because the music's still in my ear.
Love that song.
Okay.
That put us in a good mood.
I'm like, wait. What am I listening to right now? Oh, I just dropped it.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
episode 6.
Anyway,
Let the planning begin.
Let the planning begin. So I think it's interesting because watching these people plan a wedding is pretty hilarious. Watching them plan anything, but seeing how far they actually got with the house was cool. I mean, they actually, obviously they have other people doing it, and they were like, "Well, we helped design the blueprints," and they were so excited with the building their house. But I mean, obviously they don't have anything built yet, but they clearly have a plan, so they're good there, and they got a baby out in 9 months. They planned that and it works. So 2 times, you got 1 left, you got the wedding left. This should be a piece of cake, right?
Yeah, and they're going through, and I thought it was cool where they had on the floor dining room, living room. They have everything sectioned out of where everything's going to be. Snooki climbed on the stepladder.
She waved to the dining room.
she did that.
That's the dining room there. She's like, hi. It was so natural, which was so funny. You pointed it out.
It was cute. The way
was
she was just
so
like
cute.
a natural. That's exciting. It's
I know.
cute. It was like she can't wait to move in and like eat in the dining room as a family. And
You know, I just love that. Truthfully, I really did watch this show last season before I even did this. And I never, like I said, I really never watched Jersey Shore. I maybe watched 2 episodes. But I just love their relationship. Not just Jenny and Nicole, but I love seeing Gianni and Nicole together. They are like 2 best friends. It's so cute. They have this such comfortable dynamic between them, and it's refreshing. It's fun to see. They're not all, let's look perfect in front of each other.
it is. It's
I
like
love
a
it.
little. They're still in the honeymoon stage, but they've been together so long. It's cute that they are still there, and they're still
know.
all giddy together. And
I know.
just the way that when they were walking, when he was carrying her up the stairs, and they were both farting. It's like
I know.
they're so comfortable.
That's what I want. I want a guy that we can both just fart at the same time, and life is just so wonderful. And then you go and you get carried up the stairs.
Yeah.
That's every girl's dream, right?
to fart. Totally.
Farts and burps, always. They just have it all. I mean, it's pretty cool. But seeing them plan. What was that?
The more you know.
Little piano piece, but they have everything.
I love it. Okay, so planning the wedding. Okay, so Snooki's idea of having a wedding, she mentioned a leopard, an elephant, munchies, having food for the munchies. So clearly they're going to be smoking some weed at some point.
I think it was for drunk people.
Okay, but you don't really get munchies when you're drunk. Well, you kind of do, but
I
whatever.
do.
You do?
In and out.
I was just going to say,
Nothing better.
no, I actually hate getting drunk because then I feel disgusting the next day because I ate so much the night before. I don't remember what I ate, but I'm like, why am I pregnant? Why do I have, what's inside of me right now? I don't understand.
I thought that was cool though, that she's thinking about the guests. She wants everyone to get drunk and have a good time, but make sure that there's some good food for them to eat once
Yep.
they've got drunk and they're hungry.
It makes me want to see what Lorenzo's like birthdays are going to be like, because they have such imaginations between she and Gianni that they obviously are so excited for this. I bet his birthdays will be ridiculous, like just so much fun, much going on.
I think it's cute that they have such a great dynamic and they're both excited about the same things. I mean, similar things in the wedding planning, but they both enjoy celebrations but they don't just want themselves to have fun. They want everyone around them to have fun.
Right.
And I think that's the cool part, when it's not just about you guys, when you're really thinking about the guests and wanting everyone else to have fun.
I mean, how many weddings have you been to where the food sucks and there's the music sucks and you're just like, how much longer? And clearly they did not think of us at all. Did I really buy a gift? Can I just leave? Can I just leave the gift and run? I mean, there's a lot more weddings that are like that than that are really
that are fun.
thoughtful.
Exactly.
And it doesn't even mean that you have to have money for that. It's the little things that matter. The little things, like taking into account that this person loves these types of flowers. Maybe you could put those types of flowers on the table. Or this person loves this type of candy. Put a little candy thing together at the end, something little personalized. The personalization, I think, also is a lot. And it
Totally
just really
agree.
takes more time than an effort than.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree.
But also, okay, so he mentioned Disney. He's like Mickey and Minnie. He wanted to get married in Disney.
I thought that was cute because she always says about how she wants to be a princess.
Well, what do you
and she's the princess at the wedding. What better place to get married than at Disney?
I know.
Everyone's a princess at Disney.
I don't know, 'cause
but
I
that's
used to-
maybe what she doesn't like, that everyone's a princess.
That's
Disney.
true. But she did mention the horse and carriage, but it made me wonder.
It's very Cinderella-like.
I don't know. Is it though? I remember seeing little things about the Disney weddings when I used to go to Disney World, and I used to stay in the hotel. And
Used to? You don't still go?
I go to Disneyland now that I live here, but when I used to live in Boston and go to Orlando, but
I still go.
No, of course I still go. Please, Minnie and I, she's my homegirl. Don't come between us. She wrote my name on her on my mini purse when I was 6 years old, and she knew my name. No one told her. It's real. She just knew. But seriously though, is it? I don't know. Are Disney weddings? Would you really get married in Disney World? They look a little cheesy.
Yeah. I agree. And I think that it kind of defeats the purpose of feeling like a princess. Because everyone, like I said, everyone is a princess at Disney. And I think maybe that was his way of trying to make fun. I mean, he seemed pretty serious, but maybe he was trying to make fun of the fact that the whole princess thing, and just saying, well, let's get married at Disney. But he seemed pretty sincere when he was saying that.
No, totally. I think she was just thinking like what I would be thinking is like, is Snow White, get out of my way, bitch. Like, it's my friggin' day. Get your 7 dwarfs, turn around, get the hell out of here. Walk, move. I would, and like she's like, this is the runway. Like, this is obviously, that's what she thought of it. Runway obviously mean, it's more of a fashion show for her, but that's exciting. You're the belle of the ball that day.
Mm-hmm. It was great when she said, wait, what is it? And Gianni, it's a runway.
Oh my God, that was so
just gonna
funny.
leave it at that.
Oh, wait. Speaking of the runway, so she gets that wrong, but then he's calling it vowels. I want to write my own vowels. I mean, he was not making that up. He really thought it was vowels.
He really thought, because he said it a couple times. He didn't just say it once.
Yeah. And she didn't even catch on, which means she also thinks it's vowels.
No, that.
Right? Doesn't she think it's vowels? Wouldn't she say, honey, it's vows?
So they're going down the runway to say their vowels.
So let me write you my vowels. A.
He looked so confused when she said that she wants to write the vows. I think it's something that did he even realize that you can write your own?
I think it's probably, he probably didn't know. I mean, when you think about it, when is a guy really thinking about the little things about weddings? We know, but for guys, I feel like it's something that they probably hear a lot of the things for the first time, because it's not like they're sitting and watching Platinum Weddings on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we gotta TiVo that, but.
They both seem to be taken back when, what were the questions that at the venue they asked about? DJ or live music? There was a bunch of questions that they asked. What kind of cake do you want? And they were both
photographers, cake, DJ.
There's a lot.
And they were
Monkeys
both
that
like,
serve drinks.
But that's why you get a wedding planner, especially with, that they take care of all of that. But it makes you wonder about especially with the DJ and the music. I know that anytime I've been to a wedding where there's a DJ, I always felt like the music, it was more cheesy. I felt like I was at a dance. like an 8th grade dance.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything about DJs. I just think that you sometimes you can go more cheesy when you have a DJ because you have the ability to. Like you can go from Jay-Z to Frank Sinatra, and it's just kind of like. Huh?
I feel like they'll totally go for a DJ.
You think so? I love live. Anything live.
I just think they'll go. I don't know. I just think they'll definitely go for a DJ. I feel like that fits them. I don't know. DJ.
I would do both if you could, right?
Yeah.
Just do both. Mm-hmm. Better off doing both.
Best of both.
Best of both. Yeah, just do. I'll take both of everything. Perfect.
We'll have 6 cakes, so we don't have to decide which one.
Exactly. But yeah, so I'm wondering though with the bridesmaid dresses too. We haven't heard anything this episode about them. If she's come up with a conclusion, if she's going to do the leopard or the gold and the black. I'm excited to see this wedding.
I'm really excited. I'm sure they will do. I'm sure it'll be videotaped and everything.
Oh,
and we'll
yes.
be able to see on MTV. But I'm excited to see it. It'll be.
Me too.
It's going to be a very interesting. I mean, it's going to be the wedding of 20. Are they getting married in 2014? Everyone will watch that.
Of course. I think it will get more hits than Kim Kardashian's second wedding. The wedding that just happened.
The one that just happened.
The one that just happened, yeah. Not the one with the guy that was really big.
Chris.
Yes.
Chris Humphries.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it was her second marriage. I was thinking, wait, she hasn't married Kanye yet, but she got married at like 16.
I don't think she got married at 16.
No, it was 18. She was super young. She was
18,
super young when she first got married.
That would be illegal.
True.
That's funny. Okay, so let's go into the second topic regarding Roger and Gianni visiting the adoption center.
I thought it was cute. I mean, Roger was running with the kids, and you saw a very different side to him. And afterwards, he said, I could have a kid. Before, maybe I didn't know if I could handle a kid, but now, I mean, obviously, we see in the coming episode that we're really going to see if he can handle the responsibilities of a kid. But it seemed like he had connections. And at first, when they were saying bye, he was shaking their hands. I was okay, you're shaking kids' hands. But then he went on to give the other girls a hug, and I was like, that's cute.
Yeah.
And Gianni, it seemed like they bonded a lot and asked a few questions that maybe they were not too sure about. And
yeah, no, that was, I definitely want to see next week with the baby. I mean, where's the babysitter that they hired, that Nicole hired? And where's this babysitter? Even this week, the mother was there again, the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
They fired her already. What did she do? I'd love to know. I mean, maybe it was just for the show.
Maybe, and I guess because now the mom's not living with them, she kind of wants an excuse to see Lorenzo. Mm-hmm. So a babysitter doesn't make sense for them. If they ever need somebody, Gianni's mom would be totally there to babysit. She's been around him for so long that now she just wants any time that she can spend with him.
That's true. It is cute. But, you know, regarding the adoption, though, it was cute to see Roger's run when he was running. We were all laughing. His run was kind of goofy. I don't know if that's really how he runs or if he was just doing it to be childish and have fun with the little kids. But he seems like he'd be an amazing dad. Both of them would be. Most men that are like that, they're more family, or they're both very family oriented. I think you can tell they're really close to their parents, and you can just tell they have big Thanksgiving dinners, big Christmas dinners. They seem they'd be great. They're both going to be great dad. Obviously, he's already a great dad, Roger, but Gianni's going to be a great dad, I think. Gianni's going to be Roger's going to be a great dad. Gianni's already a great dad.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know, that's something that I mean, I'm from England, so this is something I associate with the East Coast. I
was going to say that, but I didn't want to be.
Family-oriented people, like the Italian background. I got invited somewhere for Thanksgiving because these Italian people are like, you cannot spend Thanksgiving alone. Like, this is the Italian way. And I'm like, okay, but I feel like that's the Italian.
Do you know these people? Did they just meet you in a parking lot? Or are you sure they're Italian?
I do know them.
What did you?
I do.
Okay.
I do know them. But
all right, I'll do a background check.
The family way of you've got to have lots of food and a lot of family around you, and everyone's really loving, and there's always someone, which the babysitter doesn't really make sense because there's always somebody to babysit. You grow up with lots of people around you, and that, I mean, you tell me, you're from the East Coast.
Well, I mean,
but that's what I think of when I think of.
Yeah, no, it could be overwhelming too. I don't know how much I'd want. I love the idea of having my own family at one point and just like having my own. I mean, it doesn't mean that other people wouldn't be invited, but I get very claustrophobic very quickly, so I wouldn't want people around 24/7. I'd be like, no, out. I don't want people trying to take over and trying to take over my dinner. I want to be able to, because sometimes with the moms, they get very involved, and they'll want to start cooking, and they'll want to start, whether it's your, significant other's mom or your mom. It's like, no, back off, let me do it. So they get very involved. No, you're not doing that right. No, and that's the only thing. Sometimes they can get, obviously you can see the mom is obviously, she's very much there for them, and that's a good thing, but it can get.
But they got that time. Snooki and Gianni were like, okay, time to move out.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
So maybe that was their way of, okay, we really appreciate you cooking, cleaning, having a constant babysitter, but the love is a little too much. We got to take a step back. We're getting married soon. We need to move into our own place.
Right. But that's good, though. If you're going to spend Thanksgiving anywhere, you spend it with an Italian family, for sure. Absolutely. I'm spending with my Italian friends out here. So, no matter what, you always spend it with Italian people because you'll eat a lot. So it's perfect. You'll be very full no matter what. They will overfeed you. I'd like to see what they're doing I'm curious how they spend their holidays. That'd be a cool episode, like a special on their Christmas morning or something.
It would. I wonder if Snooki and JWoww and everyone else, I wonder if they spend it together. I'm sure Thanksgiving they may spend together.
That would be cute.
Christmas maybe not, but I could see them having a big Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know, couldn't you? I
totally could. Oh, absolutely. I would love to see Snooki trying to cook. That'd be really funny. Seeing the two of the girls trying to cook.
Because, Gianni said they're both cookers.
The cookers. The words. We got to come up with a dictionary and just look up their words that they say. Cookers. Someone who cooks. Perfect. Got it.
Cooker.
They're just so cute.
And then Snooki said, no, I'm not the cooker. You're the cooker.
I love them. They really are like best friends.
But I thought that was cool because, obviously Gianni's the cooker, so maybe the one that cooks. Oh my gosh, I'm like talking that language
We're
now.
Dumber.
But maybe, I don't know. Gianni's the one that cooks for everyone on Thanksgiving, and it'd be cool to see what they do. I'd be interested. We'll have to Google that.
Yeah. They're going to be
Figure
fun
out what
moms.
they're doing.
They're going to be really fun moms, though. The type of moms that you'll want to have around. Those moms that you're like embarrassed of, and you're like, Mom, get away. You're creepy. And then there's the moms that you're proud of. You're like, my mom's so hot. Look at my mom. Like I always wanted my mom around my friends because she's so hot and she's so fun. And all my friends wanted to be around my mom. So but some people, a lot of people have, some people have situations where they, their moms are very overbearing or they're kind of like, but I feel like their moms are all really cool. Like, let's hang out. Yeah, you can have a bear. You can have 5 bears. Like, just kind of, get it.
I'm interested to see if Snooki is going to be the kind of mom that is kind of overbearing and really, really protective over Lorenzo, or she's going to be kind of, because when Lorenzo starts going on dates, starts bringing girls around, gets into high school, college, how is Snooki going to react to that? Is she going to be laid back? Or is it going to be, tonight you see her, Lorenzo, you're grounded. Obviously, she was joking.
Right.
But is she going to be the kind of mom that says, grounded, you are not leaving for 2 weeks, Or is she going to be chill?
I think she's going to be the more chill one. I think he's going to be the more... Well, actually,
See, I could see it the other way around.
Yeah, you're right. Because he's probably going to be the one that's like, yeah, go out, get those girls. Bring someone hot back. Yeah, you could stay out late. And she's going to be like, no. Totally. They'll switch it. Right now, he's his favorite, though. I feel like he's always with his dad. He's a daddy's boy.
Yeah, and I feel like that'll be in Gianni's favor, too, because Gianni will want to keep him being a daddy's boy.
Well, that's how East Coast guys are. They love... Like, if you have a son, you want your son to be like... go out, have fun, have a good time. Yeah, take my Ferrari, absolutely. Take the Lambo. It makes you look better, Go get a spray tan.
Yeah. Snooki will be the one that has to put her foot down and say, okay, no. No matter what Dad says, you're not allowed to do that.
So if you guys want to log on to our iTunes and let us know what you think of what's going on right now in Snooki and JWoww, it looks like we're hitting a peak where I think a lot of exciting things are going to start to happen, and we're really excited to recap them with you. If you want to let us know what you want us to talk more about, at this point, we're really kind of just finding the funny things. Obviously, everything is so funny in the episode, but I feel like the wedding is just something we'll keep talking about right now because it's just so much fun to see the way they're planning. And yeah, so if you want to give us 5 stars and let us know what you think, and we're reading every comment, and we really appreciate all the comments. So, I think moving on from that, I was wondering about Jenny and her, I feel like she's really, really maternal, and I feel like she's like really at a point where I feel like she really does want a kid like now. Like, even though he's saying more like, you know, you're ovulating, let's whatever. I think she really does. I just think that I think she needs to know that he's really serious, because I feel like he's a lot of talk, but when it would come time, I don't know if he'd be really nervous and be like, oh my God, like I didn't know that really could happen. What do you think? Do you think that it's more, usually the more hesitant one's the one who really wants it more, but they're just being more cautious because they want it so badly and they want it to be correct and they want it to happen at the right time?
I think timing's a huge thing for them. I mean, they put the wedding on hold. Do they want to be like Snooki and Gianni and have a kid when they're not married? Or do they want to get married and kind of do things more generically? I don't know. Or are they wanting a kid right now? I'm not sure. I think they're going to be really good parents. I kind of want to see them have a kid at a similar time to Lorenzo, so that the kids can grow up together.
That'd be cute.
But then Snooki is wanting another child, so maybe they can kind of plan it together. And
I don't know why you'd want a kid right after you got that hot little body back. Give it a year. Keep, hang out. Wait till bikini season. You're on the East Coast. You need the summer to come on so you can, have a little time with the bathing suits and have fun with that. But
I was looking at Snooki's Instagram, and she's got a smoking body. She's posting some of them at
Dancing.
It was like a studio, like a workout studio, and she just looks so good.
Yeah, she's ripped.
She really does.
Well, muscle memory, so good thing for that, because she'll have a much easier time this time losing the weight than she did last time.
Well, props to her, because she lost a lot of weight, and she lost it quick.
And she lost it a healthy way.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't starve herself.
That to me is losing weight. I don't mean to say that Kim Kardashian didn't lose weight, because she clearly did, but the hype around, like, Kim Kardashian, for instance, saying, oh my God, look at her now. I don't see a huge difference. I obviously she's not pregnant anymore, but I don't see this tone ripped. It doesn't look like, I don't see a lot of effort put into it as much as I see with Snooki. You just know this girl is in the gym all day long. I know they have different bodies, but look at Snooki's even shorter than Kim, and she's got, obviously she was big, so I've just, that's a body that I'm like, wow. Like Kourtney Kardashian, when she had her baby, she looked incredible. That's like, to me, more of a...
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for Kim, though. She got so much criticism during the...
No, I don't think it's right to ever criticize during pregnancy. I'm just saying now, when you look at post-baby bodies...
Oh, for sure.
I think number one would be Nicole Snooki.
Definitely. I think she's, out of any celebrity, I think she's done the best job at whipping herself into shape and doing it right. And she
other than Miranda Kerr and Giselle. Oh, I don't know if Giselle. I mean,
but
those
they
people
looked like that before.
I know, but I'm saying it's amazing to see how their bodies transform. Well, they're so tall too. I just think everything just comes back in afterwards.
Yeah,
it's so easy. They probably just have like a zipper somewhere in their body, and they just unzip the baby, and then they zip it back up. It's like that's what it looks like.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Yeah,
but so
definitely. I just wanted to touch on...
Yes, please, her birthday. Right?
One of the things... Well, no, before I mentioned that, one of the things that made me laugh when they were planning the wedding and wrote down what they wanted was when Gianni said he wants a small after party, and Snooki was like, oh, me too. But then he added, if I'm not too tired.
Okay, this is your people. I love it.
This is your wedding night. How long does the wedding like the ceremony? A couple hours and the reception? Yeah. All in all, like what, 5-6 hours?
The ceremony's like an hour, and I think give or take when you get to there, say like 6 hours maybe.
But then, what do they class as an after party? Is that
I think
like after the reception?
Yeah. I don't know if you stay at the reception and you just party all night at the reception, because obviously they're not going to book somebody else at the reception after, or it could be in the hotel, old school style, like 8th grade. Let's
if I'm not too tired.
I mean,
this is your wedding night. You've got to celebrate.
I know. I think it's so cute though. I love that. He's like an old man. It's so cute.
Just wants to hang out and get Snooki pregnant again.
No, she's definitely like talking about getting pregnant that night.
Yeah.
It's cute. I love it. They're so happy, and that's so fun to watch, because there's so many shows right now that are on that are about the entertainment value comes in how difficult their relationships are, and the ups and the downs, and really with them it's all up, it's all fun, it's all light. It just shows you that, just being yourself and not caring, it doesn't mean that you have to be this fake version of yourself to be entertaining.
You're right there. They don't. Yeah, and they don't take themselves too seriously, obviously. But they just have a very uplifting relationship, and they just have a lot of fun. And well, Gianni and Roger fight a little bit more, but you don't really see Gianni and Snooki fighting.
No, you feel good when you watch this show.
Yeah.
You feel good. And I'm also, you're not afraid to watch it with family members or, sometimes if like there's something on Bravo and it's a little creepy or they just say things that are a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
But the inappropriateness, it comes in a light, fun way. You can watch it with family members. It's something that you could watch really with anybody. I mean, except maybe not your young kids, but it's cute.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
It's like a sitcom.
Well, Snooki celebrated, I didn't write it down, but I think it was her 26th birthday.
Okay.
This week, and she tweeted in the morning, "It's my birthday. What better way to start the day off with a buns and guns class?" Okay, so on the morning of her birthday, she's going to a workout class, and I think that just shows how different her mind state is now. She's not into getting drunk and
I love that.
doing what she was doing. She's into keeping her hot body. And the rest of the day she spent with the family, and she said at the end of the day, she had a great day relaxing with the family. And I just really think that just shows what a shift that she's taken.
Yep.
And she's really matured. She's taking the motherly role and the wife, soon-to-be, role so much differently to when she was in Jersey Shore and she was kind of crazy. But I just think that's cool. She doesn't need to go out and get drunk anymore to have a good birthday and be taking millions of shots. She just had a nice, relaxing day, went to the gym.
She's so relatable. It makes me wonder what she thinks when she sees all the Twitter followers that she has, because she's so relatable.
But that's why everyone loves her, because she is so relatable.
Yep.
It's not the person that you look at and you think, wow, I want to be that, but I never can be. Snooki,
You're so
how many
right.
pounds did she lose? A lot. But
Right.
she
she's
she
teeny
did
and it's
that.
hard, and she did it.
Yeah, she worked hard on her birthday. She's going to the gym. Like, that's what normal people do.
Yep.
Not everyone well, I mean, a lot of people like to go out and have fun on their birthday. It's your birthday, but there are people that do want to work hard and keep going and fight for their bodies, and that's what she's doing right now.
Yep.
And I think it's really cool.
Well, I think we should get in some predictions. What do you think? I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the next few weeks.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ
I wish we just got like a whole
TV.
hour of the show. It's not long enough.
Flashing.
It's disco inferno in here.
Like their reception might be.
I have to just say, for predictions, I am so excited to see Roger take care of Lorenzo. I'm so excited. This is going to be hilarious. I just love any situation where they put somebody in a situation where it's uncomfortable for them.
Real situation.
Yes, this is so fun. It's a real situation. Definitely, it's going to be so fun, and I'm sure Lorenzo's going to be. I feel like he's going to be. I feel like with him, he's going to be better with boys than he is with women.
Yeah.
He's more well behaved. I think for some reason I feel like boys in general are more well behaved with boys than they are with girls. At least when I would babysit a boy versus a girl, it was always more difficult for me to keep the boy happy. He was always just he hated me. They all hated me, and then girls loved it. So I don't know. Maybe they just. I don't
Something
get.
you connect with the same sex.
Yeah. I don't know how hard it's going to be for him. I think it'd be harder. I think they're going to think it's going to be harder for him than it will be.
Oh, I think it's called baby boot camp. And so Lorenzo needed his nappy changed or diaper.
His what? What's a nappy?
That's what we call it in England.
Do you really? Do you have paper clips on? What are they called? The clips, or do you use do you have
no,
real
it's
diapers?
like a normal diaper. But
Do you have Pampers out
that's
there?
one word that's one word that I haven't
Nappy.
come into saying in America.
What about old people when they wear diapers? Are they nappies as well?
It's a nappy,
A
yeah.
nappy. So if you need a napkin, someone could give you a shit-stained diaper.
Well, we say serviette. A napkin is a serviette.
A what?
Serviette.
That's German.
It is?
Yeah.
That's
a German
what we
word for
say.
napkin.
That's what we say in England.
So when
too.
I steal napkins all the time everywhere I go, so I steal serviettes.
Serviettes.
That's the plural? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take 500 serviettes,
So-
please, and no nappies. Thank you.
When he's changing his diaper and then Lorenzo throws up, I'm interested. Well, firstly, I want to see if Lorenzo actually does both of those. Because that's pretty convenient.
You mean in
for him
general? Because I'm pretty sure he does.
Well, that's pretty convenient just when Roger's kind of taking control.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That he
Yes.
does both
Shock
of those.
value.
Yeah. But I'm interested to see how Roger's going to handle that. Is he going to... Because what did he do? He threw some papers up in the air and was like... Lorenzo threw up. So
Yes.
real down-to-earth moment.
Yes.
If he can handle if he is ready.
No, seriously. I know when I would babysit, it would be really hard. It's a lot. It's so hard. I can't wait to leave when I was done. I was like, I'm done. I can't wait. So being a mom, having to be like, I can't leave. I have to live here. This is gonna happen tomorrow. This is my life forever. Fuck this, you know. So like, I give them so much props for just being so happy.
Yeah.
And I don't see a babysitter anywhere, so they really are changing all these diapers and everything.
And that's true that Snooki's really converted. That that is her life, and she's doing it, and she's rocking it. And Lorenzo's a little stud.
Good for you,
yeah,
Snooki. We love you.
We do. We love you, Snooki.
All right, so we will see you next week. If you guys want to get in touch with me on Twitter or Instagram, it's at Miss Ashley Daniels. And where can we find you?
Road to Making It on both Twitter and Instagram. Comment, let us know, what you thought. We'll comment back.
I love it. All right, see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.